News tonight, security in Sulu has been tightened for the upcoming visit of President Rodrigo Duterte. The president will visit troops at Camp Teodolfo Bautista. It is also hoped that the visit will pave the way for a meeting between President Duterte and MNLF leader Nur Miswari. For added details, here's George Bandola.
President Rodrigo Duterte is arriving in Sulu. With this, a joint task force Sulu is busy on preparing for his arrival. Despite intermittent rains here in Jolo, security preparations have stepped up. Streets leading to the airport are all secured, much here at the Camp General Teodolfo Bautista, home of the 2nd Marine Brigade and the Task Force Sulu. Security preparations have been in full swing with the president's visit come just 6 days after the kidnapping of a telecom employee and his pregnant wife somewhere in Patikul, Sulu. The military are also trying to locate the other 3 kidnapped victims from Zamboanga. The MNLF, meanwhile, is also taking into account more than 10 foreigner kidnapped victims taken by the Abu Sayyaf. The Moro National Liberation Front hopes that a meeting between President Duterte and Chairman Nur Miswari could still happen soon. PTV News had a chance to interview MNLF spokesman Dr. Samsula Adju. He said that Chairman Nur Miswari is just around the corner and always ready should the president ask him. Adju says Miswari will certainly raise some important issues relating to the implementation of the other provisions of the 1996 final peace agreement. Among these are the supposed continuation of the MNLF soldier reintegration program, which Dr. Adju says had been stopped by the previous administration. The program should have benefited more than 9,000 MNLF rebels to be integrated to the AFP and PNP, and the appointment of real Bangsamoro judges to be members of the Supreme Court, Court of Appeals, and other cabinet positions. MNLF believes that President Duterte is easier to talk to because he is considered a longtime friend of Miswari. Here is Dr. Adju.
MNLF is positive about it because, MNLF is champion of peace and champion of freedom for the people, for the Bangsamoro people. And we are serious that because we have already signed 3 agreements with the government. You know why? There is an understanding between the two because they are friends. Chairman Nur Miswari would like to talk about peace process, about Bangsamoro autonomy, and about federal government. We have to follow the 96 agreement. Then we have to put 7,575 in the armed forces as well as in the Philippine National Police. We have to complete that because that's an agreement.
So, yun ang hindi pa natutupad?
Natutupad na.
Dapat kumuha pa sila.
Natupad na noon. Pero umalis na yung karamihan. That's why dapat punuan uli.
The AFP is expecting at least 200 visitors from both the AFP and PNP, as well as cabinet officials from the Defense Department and National Security Council. President Duterte's talk with the troops activity series is expected to boost the morale of the men and women of the AFP in their quest for a secured and lasting peace in Mindanao. The president is also expected to begin his talk to the troops series in Luzon next week. From Jolo, Sulu, for PTV News, George Bandola.